I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're going to check out Almanac Crystal Peaks.
The Crystal Peaks.
The Crystal Peaks.
Part 2 in the Almanac series.
That's right, but it is a standalone game.
It is.
Totally.
It is not an expansion. It is part 2.
It's currently on Kickstarter.
And you don't need to have played part 1. I'm living proof because I've never played part 1.
That's right, I haven't either.
Oh, there you go.
Soon.
We have it over there. So,
Next.
that's the finished copy. This
It's still in prototype because it's on Kickstarter now.
Yes.
Oh, I blame him because he was hugging the...
Part 2. Take 2. Yeah, this is just a prototype box.
That's right. So everything you see is prototype and subject to change.
Also, we do not have all of the components because they're not all completed yet.
That's right.
We had to supply our own meeples, for example, but we could do that. So
They're just meeples, so...
They're just meeples, but eventually they will be like real, whatever the workers look like.
Shrey posted the link for the Kickstarter right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Thank
So
you,
it's
Shrey.
amazing how close our meeples look to their meeples.
Yeah, it was basically the right colors.
We do have all the right colors, so it's amazing how close they are. Well, you have pink instead of red. But it matches the shield, so yeah, exactly.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Prototype. Sometimes you gotta just go with what you got.
Yeah, see, that's red and purple. This matches much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's take a look at this fun game. All right. So, with Almanac, the Crystal Peaks, like I say, you do not have to have played the Dragon's Road in order to enjoy Crystal Peaks. So, if we are using components that are not the right components, we will try to let you know so you know which ones are the non-standard components. So each of us has a player screen and 6 workers matching the color. 3 are available right now. 3 will be available at some point. We can purchase caravans that can give us additional guys. They tell us to put these behind our shield. I don't know about you guys, but if they're behind my shield, I accidentally use them. So I'm going to put them way over here, away from myself. And Steph has done the same thing.
Yeah.
So we have 3 guys that are available and 3 guys in reserve. We each also have a starting caravan card and 2 contracts from the contract deck. The contracts will require you to deliver a certain number of goods. Like, turn around, Steph. Don't look. Like, if I can give up these resources, then I am going to get a number of victory points, which is rather high number of victory points compared to other things in the game. And it will give me some sort of ability. Either a one-time or an immediate effect. So you can look now because I put it away. So Steph is actually going first. So she starts out with 10 gold and I have 12. So I have a slight bidding advantage over her in case we need to bid later on in the round. Oh, Justin keeps losing the video.
It's not us,
So we are going to explore 6 locations in total over 6 rounds. We are going to start at Trader Village. Not Traitor Village, because that's what I am. That's a trader.
What I feel like it's going to be, though.
And whoever is the guide at the end of the round will get to choose whether we go to Flow Lake or Cliffside. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a bit. So, like I said, the game it consists of 6 rounds. We're going to have an encounter in between each of those rounds, and they become progressively harder. So we're going to have an arrival phase where we do basically all of the pre-round stuff. Then we're going to do the action phase where we're replacing our little meeple guys, and then we're going to have the end phase where we do our bidding and decide where we're going to go for the next round. So, let's start with the arrival phase. We're going to resolve all of our arrival phase abilities that we have. Currently, we have exactly none. We're going to deal out a number of cards to the caravan deck equal to the number of players. Behold, we have them. Sometimes they will give you workers and a low number of victory points. Both of these that we have in front of us have 4 slots for goods. They're both worth a number of victory points, and they both require a certain amount of money and goods. So notice if it requires more money, it's usually worth more victory points. If it has more slots, it might have fewer victory points on it. Or if it also gives meeples, it will have a lower number of victory points. So these will change out every round because, hey, we're in a new location, right?
Yep.
During the action phase, we are going to be placing our meeples on these spaces. Starting clockwise with Steph, moving on to me, we're going to each place one worker at a time from our caravan onto an available action space. Usually, so you see that on some spaces there are multiple symbols. So if I put my guy here, I'm going to get a green and 2 yellow. They actually have names, I believe. Dew Leaf is the green, Ember Spice is the red, Everest or Ever Ice is the blue, and Skyfish is the yellow. So, not that you have to know what they are. You can just call them greens and yellows and blues.
That's what I do.
That's what you do. But there are also several other symbols. For example, there is a little stamp that says paid for completing contracts. There's one right up here. When you place your worker there, you can complete one of your incomplete contracts. If you go to the space with the wheel, hey, this looks just like the wheel on the caravan deck. What do you think it lets you do?
I got a caravan.
Yeah, it lets you extend your caravan. You pay the cost, and you put it bloop on the back of your caravan. So
useful.
Does it go up on this side or that side? I don't know.
Behind it.
Well, which is behind?
This is behind.
Oh yeah, this is behind. Yeah. So, gain a contract is the little piece of paper. Where is gain a contract?
I think maybe that one.
No, that's fulfill a contract.
Oh, you can't gain one.
You can't even gain one in the Trader's Village. Anyway, it looks like a piece of paper with a quill on it.
You can show them this if you want.
It looks.
It's actually a really nice player aid.
It's a really good player aid, and it functions as a shield to keep people from viewing your available gold.
Yep.
So, there's the wheel, there's the completed contract, there's the gain a contract. We also have visit a shop. After you put your worker there, you can either gain one good of any type, discard goods of a single type for 3 gold each, or gain a guard token. Where are those guard tokens, Steph? There we go. It will give you 2 points of strength and a victory point at the end of the game. So the 2 points of strength is the number in the circle. You will. It's actually. Is it in a little shield? I think it's in a little shield. No, it's just in a circle. But you'll notice that some of these caravans will also give you a number of shield points. That's going to be good when you have the encounters in between the rounds. Whenever we are finished with Trader's Village, we are going to have Encounter A. The Encounter A cards are going to be between 1 and 3 in strength. B's 4 to 5, 5 to 7, 8 to 10, and Encounter E's are 9 and above. So,
though I didn't have any really last time, and it was okay.
Seems like our camera is focused way high, because if this green screen isn't like right in the middle, we start having leakage on either side. It's okay. Just letting you know. I think it might be backed up a little bit. Gain goods, I already told you about. The little places with coins on them is for where you can sell goods. You must sell at least one good at the listed price. And they're all different prices, even though these all say 3. Sometimes you may find them on different lands that will give you fewer coins or more coins. So you can only sell the good that's shown. Remember, on the shop, you can sell any number of goods for 3 gold each. There are also location actions that have a cost on it. It's got this weird looking backwards dollar sign. It's really hard to see, especially with the camera zoomed out, but it's like a backwards dollar sign, so sometimes you might have to pay a cost to visit a location. So during the end phase, we're going to retrieve all of our workers. We are going to bid for the guide by placing any amount of gold in our hand and reveal at the same time. And the winner discards gold equal to the least amount.
Yeah, it's different than you would think.
Right. So if I bid 4 and Steph bids 1, I only pay 1 and I am the winner. So.
Slap a dislike.
Slap a dislike.
Bid accordingly.
If we tie, whoever is, if one of the tied players is already in possession of the guide token, they win and they keep the guide token. Otherwise, the tied player seated closest to the left, in other words, earlier in player order, is the winner. If the lowest bid is 0, the winner must discard 1 gold if able. So the winner is going to choose one of these locations. Now notice there are different symbols on here. We've got the dollar sign on one side and the crate on the other side. What this means generally is that colors that are closer to the dollar sign will give you bigger money. Icons that are closest to the crate side are probably not going to be worth a lot of money, but are available on the map.
Right.
So if you want them, go to the if you want blue, go to the crate side. If you want to sell blue, go to the dollar side, which is cliffs. So lake if you want to collect blue, cliffside if you want to sell blue. Both of them are high dollar for yellow. Red is clearly worth a lot in Flow Lake and available a lot at cliffside. So
that's right.
Those are things you want to keep in mind. Plus, certain adventures are going to play differently. Like you have to pay something or go certain places. There are certain rules for each and every location.
Welcome, Raiders.
So, Raiders. Hi,
hello,
Raiders.
People Grande. Good to see you back on streaming. Hello.
Woohoo! I did not get the chance to see the new house.
No. Young Amsterdam commented, I'm liking the art in Almanac. Looks fun. Does the map booklet imply that it's somewhat of a campaign?
Just a single game, I guess a single game campaign. So it's not like a legacy campaign of any sort. That said, you will not see all of the locations. As you can see,
there are 19.
There are 19 locations, and you will only see 6 of them.
And you always start at 1.
And you always start at 1.
So really 5.
Yeah. So
pretty cool.
It does have a lot of replayability. And just because I've been to Trader's Village, there's not any secrets that are revealed other than, oh, hey, look, this is the power that's available here.
Yeah, there's a ton of extra tokens and stuff for each of like mini games. You call them like mini games.
Like modules, and then you'll have different tokens that are used in each module. And we've sort of, at least at the time, we had separated them out. So yeah, but Steph just sort of just threw them all around.
Yeah, they go together.
Yeah. So in each location has different setup rules, so that's sort of cool.
Yes.
Now, here's the catch with contracts. So we've each got 2 contracts. Contracts that you have not fulfilled by the end of the game count against you. So if you have a contract worth 25 and you don't finish it,
you better finish it.
It's a 50-point swing between finishing it and not finishing it. So you probably want to finish it. So yeah, nothing you see here is going to spoiler you other than, oh, hey, you're going to know how Flow Lake or Cliffside, what the mini game is, but it's not going to spoil you because it
will still feel different even if we pick the same.
It totally will. Finally, when we between the adventures, we're going to get the encounters. There's going to be fight encounters. optional fight encounters or special encounters. Each fight has a specific strength. If you meet or exceed the strength, you are going to gain the win result. If you don't, you're going to get the lose result. A fight encounter will end as it's sort of like Galaxy Trucker, in that the fight encounter will end as soon as a player wins the fight or everyone has lost the fight. So in Galaxy Trucker, if you got pirates coming at you, the leader encounters the pirates first.
Right.
If the leader, let's say the leader can't handle it, he's going to take the damage. And then let's say that he moves on to player 2. If she can win that fight, players 3 and 4 do not have to encounter those pirates. So,
seems good.
Optional fight encounters lets you either fight or perform the special encounter text. And what?
I was drinking my non-caffeinated imaginary beverage.
Ta-da. No, Panic Games is trying to poison you.
Oh, no.
That's what he was doing.
That's rude.
No, that's what Bones John would do.
That's what Bones John would do.
Special encounter cards don't require you to fight. It just says, hey, here's how it's resolved. So, last game, I had all of the guard tokens. I had a ton of guard tokens. I wasn't afraid of anything. And you know how many fights we had?
None.
Either none or next to none. I mean, it was...
Well, maybe this game will have tons of fights. Who knows?
Maybe we will. Let's find out. So, Trader's Village. After all the explorers ready to traverse the Crystal Peaks start at the Trader's Village. It is a quaint village to pack your caravan, grab a drink from the pub, and hire some help before you set off onto your adventure. Placement rules. The market stalls of the Trader's Village are formed in clusters, connected by paths. Your first worker can be placed in any cluster. After that, each of your workers must be placed in a cluster that is connected to one you have already visited by a path. And you may visit each cluster only once. What's a little poison between folks? Yeah, exactly. Builds character and vitality.
Yes.
You've got to build up the resistance to the poison. All right, so you are first.
Firsty first.
Firsty McFirster Sons.
Mm-hmm. Well, which one of these wagons do I want?
Once you take a caravan, another one doesn't magically pop up.
No. I go up here.
You go up there.
Green, green, yellow. Green, green, yellow.
Boo.
What?
No.
Why?
I want you to get green, green, yellow. I got to see what these are. I did not even look. So, each of us has 6 spaces in our caravan. So that's nice.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
I need another worker. These don't give any workers.
These workers?
That's how you get them, right? Through
What?
the caravans. Workers?
Yes. Because, see, our starting one says 3. So we start off with our initial 3.
Right.
I mean,
and
come
you get guard
on.
tokens by something.
You get guard tokens by going to the shop and getting a guard token.
That's the door.
That's the door. You mean this door right here?
You don't want it.
I'm taking it.
No.
So that is free. I'm gonna make sure I can that I can do it.
Well, I might as well go take the wagon, which is a green and a yellow, and $4, which is 4 points.
Take it. I mean, that's a lot of points and stuff, but I've got contracts to complete.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Me too.
I don't know if Laura's still there, but hopefully your Harry Potter game went well.
That's right. I don't like any of this mess. But at least I know you're not going to mess with me.
You don't know.
I do know. Don't want 2 blues.
Nope.
I could take 2 reds and a blue.
She lost.
2 reds and a blue seems really good.
Yeah,
2 reds and a blue.
you couldn't have gone to that area anyway.
Why?
Because you have to go to a connected spot.
Oh, that's not connected, is it?
No.
No. That's okay. I got lots of places connected. Both of these are connected. So I could go a lot of places from there. You just don't know.
I do. I'll get this, a yellow and a blue.
No, that's what I wanted.
Yellow and a blue.
I will go down here to get 2 yellows and a green.
Yeah.
I am full. Totally.
Laura has not won a game since she left Virginia.
Maybe South Carolina is cursed.
Sounds like it's cursed. Usually you win Harry Potter. Oops.
So now we have 23 people here. Just so you in the stream know, I'm going to be discussing a potential either username change or at least a branding for my channel between games.
Hey, Timon.
It is you. No, it is not
done.
you. We're done. We are done. Done. So now we are going to take our workers back. Yeah, we got to do this in order. And then we are going to bid.
Zero.
1.
So you pay 0.
I would have had to have. No, it's. Where is it? Oh, if the lowest bid is 0, the winner must discard 1 gold if possible. So, hey, there's 1 gold. So, I am now the guide, and I get to say where we're going to go.
Which way do we go?
Which way do we go, George? Excuse me. I think... So, in Flow Lake, the tides are constantly shifting in these tumultuous waters, so you will need to learn to go with the flow. Cliffside, steel yourself for this vertical voyage and make sure you bring a ladder. That's what we did before. So if for no other reason, I think that's why I will go to Flow Lake.
That would be a new spot for us.
And then we are going to do the encounter, and then we're going to do cleanup. Let's see. Discard the encounter card, retrieve any workers or tokens used, unless otherwise instructed. Discard any unpurchased caravan cards. I'll just throw it on the bottom, because we're not going to get through all these.
Nope.
And proceed to the arrival phase. There was something I was going to say. Oh, yeah. At the end of the game, forgot to mention, we're going to get 1 fame, which is victory points, for each gold. So if we're just bidding all sorts of coins, we're losing a whole lot.
A point.
So we probably don't want to do that. The fame value of your caravans, obviously. The bonus fame for your location tokens and guards and encounter cards, like that's worth 1 right there. Mm-hmm. Fame value for completed contracts. The goods in the crates give you nothing. So if you want them for points, sell them.
Use them.
And then subtract all your incomplete contracts. I forgot to mention all of those things. The most important thing about what I said was gold is worth points. So let's do the encounter. What did we get? We got this dude.
He's cute.
He's so cute. I befriend him and make him a pet.
Yeah.
You pull your caravan around a small pool of water. To find the good floating in such a location is a pleasant surprise. But what is unpleasant is that the feathered mammoth crunching away at the small supply. Either I can fight the mammoth, and if I win, I gain 2 blue. If I lose, I discard all my blues. Or I can just gain 1 blue. Well, considering
you're full up.
I am full up. I wonder, can I discard?
I think so.
I don't remember. Yes, if you acquire more goods than the number of empty crates in your caravan, you may arrange those goods as they see fit and discard the surplus. So this is what we call an optional fight, because there is an or on it. So
it is definitely a rainbow mammoth.
And it is definitely a 3-strength rainbow feathered mammoth.
He's my friend.
A parrot mammoth. Now, we did not stack the deck. That's sort of funny, though, because we haven't seen that one before.
See it.
I will just gain a blue, discarding a green to do so. Bloop. Did it.
Okay. So
And you?
What about me?
What do you mean, what about you?
I have to fight him, too?
You can optionally fight, or you can gain
one blue.
The others. The special, it says... an optional fight encounter ends as soon as a player wins a fight or all players have resolved the encounter. When you fight, you're going to roll the fight die and add the result to the strength of your caravan. Compare the total strength with that of the encounter. If your strength is greater than or equal, you win. So it's a 3. You have a 0. No, you have a 1. Oh, you have a 1. All right, so there's something to be said about the fight die. This is not the correct fight die. So, the fight die has on it a 1, a 2, and a 3, which are all going to be the 1, 2, and 3 on this die. Mm-hmm. There are 2 zeros, which we're going to make the 4 and the 5, just because those are the only numbers that don't quite match up. And then we've got this special symbol. That's going to be an X. An X means you lose, no matter what.
I'm just going to take the blue.
You are just going to take the free blue. I would think that is wise.
If I didn't have a blue, I would go for it. But
basically, it's either, well, you're basically risking 1 blue to gain 2 more blue.
Right.
So it's not bad odds, but you'd also...
I'll just take the blue.
Also, you've got to roll a 2 or a 3, which is not easy to do. You only get a 1/3 chance of that. So.
Dr. Sign!
Dr. Sign, 11 months.
11 months.
Is my subscription still on? I think my subscription is about to end in like a minute and a half. All right, encounter A, done.
Yay.
What Steph likes is that all the encounters are different colors.
Totally.
So Steph loves it. All right, that's 1 out of 6 rounds. See, the game moves pretty quickly. The villagers that live around Flow Lake have learned to thrive around the unique water source. The lake is always partially frozen, but it changes and twists and turns and is different every day. The villagers have, pardon their lively pun, to go with the flow. Oh, they have to go with the flow.
Ha.
Place both ice tiles on the dark blue spots. With the tiles extending from the shore to the island.
Oh, other side. No, one over here. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I
You're
didn't see
squirreling me is what you're doing. You must place your worker on an island with an ice block extending to it. After you place, rotate that block clockwise to the next open space, skipping over a space that already has an ice block and skipping any islands that have no more available spaces. After all the workers have been placed on the sled, if you want to place on the sled, after all the workers have been placed, if you have a worker on the sled, you will collect 4 goods of your choice if an ice tile connects this island to shore. Or you collect a good of your choice if it does not connect this island to shore. There's 2 of them. All right, so let's reveal 2 caravans. We have no arrival phase abilities yet. There's the meeple. Oh, and I'm the guide. I am the guide. And that seems really good and important.
Well, you do have 2 reds. You could get that.
I do have 2 reds.
Yeah, I like the book with each different scenario is a different game. I think it's pretty cool. I'm wondering if Dan, you saw Almanac, the Dragon Road. That came out a couple years ago.
I do have the red. But I like my red. That's the problem.
Well, yep.
I like my red. But, I mean, I am full up on goods. I have to do something. And I want a worker. And this makes the worker immediately available to me. So, ta-da! And, hey, that's 2 more strength right there. In addition to the 2 strength from the tile.
Yeah,
is that 2 strength on the tile? Or 1 strength?
It's 2 strength, 1
it's
point.
2 because of the 2 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the flow move now?
The flow moves. So what happens is
not the way
you have. Oh, clockwise. You must place your worker on an island with an ice block on it.
Yep.
Rotate it clockwise to the next open space.
Yeah.
If it had an ice block on it, it would skip. If all of these were filled, it would skip. So.
You didn't pay your goods before, or your money, I don't think.
You don't know.
I do know. That's what I'm telling
I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to pay $5. Did it.
Oh, that's complete a contract. Fine, I can do that. Complete a contract.
Did it.
This says, before I roll the fight die, I may discard a guard token to win the fight.
Discard a guard token.
I
Wow.
don't have any guard tokens, but
That
it is
seems
20
good.
point card, and I need to play it.
That seems rather good. This seems rather poor.
Poor form.
Strong form.
Strong form. Martwig's Maze. Never heard of it.
I too would like to complete a contract.
I do.
However,
Look at the penguins. He's so cute.
is that cool?
A little polar bear. I love him.
Looks like I'm just gonna collect stuff.
So where does the flow go? Is it double flow?
We talked about this.
I try not to listen.
I know.
Ah. All right. Right.
Right.
I'll take all these amazingnesses. You got 2 dudes. I think it's everything but green. Oh no, everything but blue. Okay.
One of each is.
Got it all.
And you got it now.
Okay. Yeah, I know who he is. He's got very particular art. It's very cute.
This doesn't look like Tom Wham to me.
No. He was talking about the Mertwig's Maze.
Oh. Got you. Yeah, I've got some Wham games like Kings and Things, I think. Isn't that a Wham art? Or isn't Tom Wham yeah, Tom Wham did Kings and Things, I'm fairly sure.
Guilty feet, I got no rhythm.
I'm going to sell blue for 3 each.
Whoa.
I think that's correct. I can discard goods of a single type for 3 gold each. Dink. I'll take that 6.
Got problems, you know?
Do you?
Yeah. The sled is too difficult, especially in a 2-player game.
No.
Yeah.
No. I wanted to fulfill my contract, so that is not great.
It's not happening, basically.
It's not happening.
You can put it on the sled to see if it stays.
What do you mean to see if it stays? It's literally moving as soon as I put
know.
it on there, so it will not
It's
stay.
impossible to do the sled.
No, you have to be given a little bit of help. So basically, I'm getting goods or I'm doing pretty much nothing.
Getting goods.
I'm getting goods.
Yeah,
If I had known,
get the caravan.
if I had known, I probably would have sold off some more blue. But hey, I mean, it at 3 gold it did its job.
Yeah.
2 reds. 2 reds it is. Did it.
All right. So now we get back our dudes.
Dudes.
You have an extra dude.
Doop, 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 doop. I think we should bet on this thing. Give me some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think we've seen either of those, right?
What?
Locations? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so. Navigate through the frigid tunnels of this snow-covered town. Who knows how deep they really go. Visit the famed alchemist of this icy mountain. Their concoctions are as mysterious as they are valuable. Ready? 1.
None.
I had to do 1 anyway if I want to be the first team at first. Encounter B.
Counter beat.
A group of explorers stumble out of the brush. With maps in hand, they are using complicated compasses and trying to assess their direction by the location of the sun. Their attempts seem to be failing. As you or fellow wanderers, you offer to help in exchange for their goods and services. So, each player may discard 1 good to gain 2 goods of a different type. Or, that's the goods part. The services part is the guide reveals 4 caravan cards. Starting with the guide, players may purchase a revealed caravan card. Shuffle any remaining caravan cards back into the deck.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So you get to choose what we do?
No, I believe each player gets to do it. This is called a special encounter. Unless otherwise noted, each player only resolves a special encounter once. So each player resolves it. What?
Sean says hi.
If they weren't drinking so much, they might not be stumbling and might be able to read the compass. Sean and I have been having a good time playing Magic: The Gathering Arena. So we've been doing well without having to pay. I think Sean hasn't paid any money. I've only paid $5 for the welcome pack, but it is free to play. Legends got hooked on Magic Arena. So I am going to reveal 4 caravan cards. Oh no, the guide chooses. This says the guide chooses. I'm choosing services. So I'm going to choose. There's going to be 4 caravans. What? So, here are the different caravans. What? Look at those. Some of them actually have... Oh, the ones with meeples on them? I can't afford one. I can't afford this one.
$5?
And $5. Remember, I sold stuff. So...
Yeah.
I had it already.
I had it.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to determine where to go first. So I think I will do it randomly just to make it fair.
Okay.
Because knowing where we're going influences what I want to do here.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
So And there's 2 of them I can't even complete. So, looking at what I've got here, I probably would have chosen Avon Upon Snow.
That's what I figured you would choose.
Looking at what there is. So, I mean, we could just say that. And I would be giving up my red for this. And I will have a hard time getting it back if I choose it. I'm thinking I could probably get back to. And the 5 gold, so cha-ching.
What do I want?
Probably want something.
Oh, definitely. I can't afford that, though. I'll take the blue-green $4 one.
Blue-green $4.
Alright.
And that's the 5th one.
I got him, dude.
I only started last month too, Legends.
Alright. Now what?
And as soon as Sean got back hooked into it, he said, "Dude, you need to join this thing." All right, so we're going to Avon Upon Snow. In the village of Avon Upon Snow. Oh, these just disappear. Boof. A morning with only 6 inches of snow is a tropical day. You'll have to guide your caravans through the narrow roads carved in the snow-like canyons. But it will be worth the journey. The houses of wood and steel stand strong in the snow, filled with greenhouses and other amenities. However, the real wonders of the town. Oops. Hey, Colossal. A little error there. Are the lively tunnels below where most of the citizens live. Oh, look. Little tunnels. See the little tunnels?
Yeah.
It's really cool. Players may place workers in any space above the snow. The spaces below are not available at first. Once a space is occupied that has a tunnel connected to it, then that tunnel allows players to reach the attached cluster of spaces. Once the tunnel is opened, any space is available. All right, in a 2-player game, you open a tunnel by placing anywhere in a grouping, not just the space connected directly to the tunnel. Oh, the exact space in a multiplayer game. The cluster of spaces in a 2-player game.
Okay.
That makes a difference. A space is one space. A cluster... Well, actually, this thing is in the way. This thing was just sitting in the way. So, all these tunnels here... Isn't all of space above the snow? 100-ish miles above the snow. No, I mean, all of this is snow.
Oh.
Yeah, he means, like, space.
I know.
No, this space opens up this. This space opens up this. But in a 2-player game, all of the cluster would open up both of those clusters. So that is interesting. What is this?
We have 4 symbols.
You open a tunnel. Oh. This is the place that... I don't know what this is. When you play... So, here's the symbols. Here's where they talk about it. So, we're supposed to place these in the spaces. I'll do them. You can relax.
I'm going to relax.
When you place a worker on one of those symbols, you get the matching producer tile. During each arrival phase, you're going to gain the resource shown on the tile. See the little blue drop? No. Well, it is. I thought you gained the blue drop or the fish.
Or the red or the green. That makes sense.
Actually, I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think that's what it's supposed to be because, look, that's misprinted.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
yeah.
This should be a blue.
It should be blue, yeah.
This, because that is a yellow, that is a green. This should be a red.
Okay, so
they've mirror messed it up. It's very easy to do that. As someone that's designed a game and published a game, that's so easy to mess up.
Yep.
So, yeah. Let's not have the word of space start argument here.
We're playing Subatomic.
Legend says he's been playing Magic Real Cards forever. So did we. We got our start as Infinite Dreams specifically because of Magic. So, yeah. Oh, where to place? Where to place?
So if you place here, I could immediately go there.
You
basically.
can.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
That is exactly right.
Do something good.
It's probably going to be that because no, not that.
Oh, that's get a
That's
contract.
get a contract. That's
and if you get a contract,
unfortunately dangerous for me right now.
You draw 3, keep 1.
Oh, is it draw 3?
Yeah. And you can only have a max 2 incomplete at a time, so you can't even.
I can't even do it.
I might.
You can do it.
I might do that.
Why don't you do that?
Depends on what you do.
Why don't you do that?
Maybe I'll take the greenhouse.
You can take the greenhouse, but I am going to take a red and a yellow and a green.
Because we still
what's here?
We still have 3 arrivals left, right?
Red and a yellow and we have 3 arrivals left. Yeah, 3 arrival phases. No, we have 3 arrival phases. You're correct. So whatever you get with arrival phase bonuses, yeah. You'll still get things.
I'll get blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow.
Well, yeah.
They come in blue and yellow. Well, I guess I can do a caravan. Or I can complete this contract. I'm going to have to complete a contract.
You don't have to. You can just lose a whole bunch of points.
No. I am going to, at the start of the arrival phase, I'm going to gain 2 gold for each caravan with only emptiness.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You know, I will take this.
Greenhouse.
It's basically not bad.
It's basically not bad. Oh, what to do?
What to do? What to do? What? What?
A yellow and 2 blues.
Yeah. I think I want green and 2 yellows.
Green and 2 yellows.
Oh my goodness, all the yellows.
Basically, a lot of this stuff is open now.
They don't know what it was like, Dan.
Cavern. What was like?
Being a kid. Having to sell things. Cards.
4. That is for this that I just paid the goods for. Oh, look, it's another caravan card.
Meeple.
And my last meeple. Dual lands are so much better, yeah. And having, having all sorts of the power 9. Yeah, we were Scry before Scry existed, so that was fun.
This is just terrible. Green, blue, blue. You, and you, and you. All the you.
All the me. Oh, I really need some extra stuff.
I need a drink.
1, 2, 1. So I currently have 3 empties. I could get a 4th. It would take a little bit of doing. I could do it. 2, 4, 5, 7. I've got 8 strength. I should have no problem with encounters. Because my caravans actually provide a lot of that stuff. So I would like to get another contract. Draw 3, yes. Choose 1. Place the other 2 in the bottom. Oh, well, that's handy.
Maybe I wanted a contract.
Maybe you did.
Mer.
Myrrh. Well, I guess that's as good as it's going to get. Unfortunately, I currently don't have enough to do either of my contracts. Just how things shook out, sadly.
Yeah, but like you have all your workers, so I don't want to hear it.
I do have all of my workers. It's your turn. Oh, wait. You can't go.
No. Can't go.
So during the arrival phase. So when do you get what?
When you turn the page. That's the arrival phase. You arrived.
Except at the start of the arrival phase, I gain 2 gold for each empty. Yes. So what's the timing on that? This says at the start. This says during.
So at the start you
do that. So at the start I get this, and then I can cover it. Yeah. That was what I was getting at.
Oh, hi, Weirdman.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Yeah, that's not a great contract, but I have to do it anyway. I might as well do that. Which it doesn't give it to me now, but it'll give it to me slowly over time, I guess. All right. Let's bid.
Bidding. Okay. 2.
1. Pay you 1. You are now the guide. Where are we going?
Number 8.
Number 8, Seru Springs. Refresh yourself in the warm and relaxing pools of the Seru Springs. Your workers will find them to be quite rejuvenating. Oak Valley, which you did not choose. Relax and wine down in the Oak Valley vineyards. Be prepared to help, however. It's harvest season.
Weirdman got mad at me because they were trying to give Defoob a man bun, and I said no, and Weirdman's like, no, hush.
No, hush.
I said, don't do it, Defoob. No man bun. All right.
No man bun. See? Oh, no. You said Seru Springs, correct?
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, I can't hold all these guys in my hand.
Too many meeples. Hush yourself.
All right. The guide will choose.
Okay. Yay.
There is a curious giant standing at the next crossing, and he asks you if your caravan can be smashed.
What?
He likes to smash things and is always wondering what he can smash. You decide to steer the conversation in another direction, but unfortunately the giant's interests are fairly narrow. The guide chooses a topic to discuss. Things that smash. 6. If you win, you gain 9 gold. If you lose, you resolve things that break. Things that break, you are going to lose gold equal to the roll of a die. Choose.
So if I fail, I lose money?
If you fail, you lose gold. If you choose the other thing, it's the same as if you fail.
So no matter what, I'm going to be losing gold.
Unless you beat a 6.
Okay, so I have to beat a 6.
Right. You have a 4?
Yeah.
All right.
This?
And yeah, lose, resolve things that break. But that also gives me an opportunity to beat it.
Sure.
So...
Is it this one if I roll the X?
If you roll the X, you lose. If you roll the 0, you lose. If you roll up... That's a 0.
I lose.
So, resolve things that break. Lose gold equal to the result.
Just 0?
No. The result of the die roll. How about 6 gold?
I got 1.
Well, that seems very fortunate for you.
I'm like, it's fine, I guess. I don't have any money, so...
That giant is stoned. I have 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. I have an 8. All I need to do is not roll the X.
X.
How about 0? How about smash the giant for 9 gold? Cha-ching. Giant smash. I only had 2 gold to lose, so I'll let you keep track of my gold. All right. It's the arrival phase. We're going to Ceru Springs. In the cold, unforgiving north, the town of Ceru Springs is an oasis. It is built around the hot springs, which has healing and calming powers. It is a perfect place to park your caravan for a few days of rest and casual commerce. So, let me get my 6 gold. All right, so placement rules. When you place a worker, it must be in one of the 5 central pools. It says black. Those aren't black.
They're blue.
Oh, these down here.
Yeah.
No, central pools. Anyway, you may place there even if there is another worker there. However, if there is another worker there, then they must move their worker to one of the lower pools, which gives them a benefit. It says blue.
Oh.
And then the even lower pool is white.
So
I think they're inverted colors.
Yeah. No, then you move inward, and then you move inward. You're giving people a good thing by going to their location.
Then this is not a central pool.
I mean, I agree. I think that's worded weirdly, but I think that's what they're trying to get at.
No, because it's flowing this way.
I don't think so.
The water is literally rippling out.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
I think this was a... All right, Colossal. There's something you need to fix. This is not black. It is central. Fortunately, you say central and lower pool, which is good. This is not black. This is not blue. This is not white. However, I think that is the intent because you keep pushing them outward. I'm going to reread it. If there is another worker there, then they must move their worker to one of the lower pools, which gives them a benefit. If the lower pool is taken, then the person in that pool may be bumped to a lower pool and gain a benefit as well. If there are multiple pools below, they may choose. If there are no pools to be bumped to, then you may not place a worker there, but a bumped worker must move to a pool if there is one available. And it must move to a pool. You need to talk to Colossal about these. All right. So you must place in a pool, which will cause a ripple effect. So this is what's happening. You are the guide.
Did you take your free red token? No.
My free red. How about this free red token? Thanks for looking out for me. I appreciate you.
So, yeah, this was a terrible spot. I would never have come here had I've actually been here before.
Silver Springs, yes. You what? You never would have come here had you known?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, you can knock your pool down. I mean, you can knock your worker down.
Essentially, I'm losing out on 4 resources.
That's part of the adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the special space? Did you read it?
What's the special space?
Yeah.
Oh, the special space. There is a special space. It's a little healing water thing. When you place a worker there, they pour some of the spring water for your workers to gain the healing benefits. Gain a good of your choice for each worker you have already placed on the map. Leave them a pet trip advisor review. That'll show them. Sarah Springs sucks.
Okay.
I also need to complete contracts. Well, this is not great. Oh, that helps. Helps things a bit. They both have meeples on it. I don't want no meeples. Though I wouldn't mind the extra bits and pieces. If there's no pools to be bumped to, you cannot place a worker there. That's harsh.
Well, they're all kind of lousy on the outside, so it's not.
Oh, well, I mean, they have gotten 2 other things previously, so that is something. All right, it's a red and a yellow and a green. Red, yellow, green.
So if I go here, I get all the things?
You get all the things, and then your other worker gets their thing.
And then I'll just sell all my yellow. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get 36.
36! That seems really good.
Well, not that great. So.
Place here, getting a red and a green and a yellow. Knocking down to complete a contract, which I desperately need to do. Each of my guards gain an extra strength. Oh, I didn't get a red. I got 2 greens and a yellow. That's not going to help. A red, a blue, and a yellow. Each of my guards provides 1 extra strength.
I'll go here.
Bloop.
So you can choose where you go.
Fortunately, I can do that contract. Contract and... Wow. I guess I'll go to this one in preparation for maybe getting the sippy pool over here. This one I'm going to be getting, but I have to do this first. So that's that and that and that. After I sell red, I get 1 gold per red, 1 extra gold per red sold. That seems good. All right, where do I want my next dude to go? Well, I'm not getting that, that's for sure. How about 2 reds and a green? Red, red, green.
And I will definitely do this to push him to get that, which is
Nice.
green, yellow, red, and get
A
this.
cart. Nice.
Cost this and this. And $4.
$4. I want my $4. Oh, what to do now?
It's a question.
That is a good question. I should probably take a contract. Red, red, green. Red, red, green. Well, this is a bad place to actually clear out all of this. Because you have to place it on one of these to get stuff. And then have to sort of... before you do anything, I probably want to do the contracts before I see where you're going. So... that's a little bit early. Well, that's really nice. Oops. Turn that over. Make sure I can do it. Yes. Now you can go.
Complete
Bounce,
my
bounce.
contract. I assume I have to take these first.
Yes. That's how I've been playing it. You place and then you splash and then you splash and then you splash. You splash them out and then they go over.
Okay.
Before you roll the fight die, you may discard a guard token to win. No, after you sell green, you get 1 extra gold per green sold. Well, that's nice. Do I get another contract?
Maybe.
Murder. Or do I try to fulfill a contract?
Forever.
Murder. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do something that overfills my cart. At least temporarily.
Oh, I had that card. I could have held on to that. Yellow.
Red and yellow. Red and yellow and green.
Are you knocking me?
Yeah. I need to do my contract. That's not going to work. I need to do my contract. I don't have a place to do my contract.
Not here.
Because I have to knock you in order to do it, and that will complete your contract.
Which I don't have anymore. So.
I misdid this. Well, that's not great.
You have 2 meeples left. You could go here and then here again. I guess.
Yeah, but I do end up giving you stuff, but you don't care. You could push yourself off to sell, I guess, which would be fine. Oh, and then you get a bunch of stuff.
But I don't remember what that was anyway. So
gain a good of your choice for each worker you've placed. So 5 goods.
That does seem good.
That does seem good. You're out of work. You're out of dudes.
Yeah, I'm out of dudes.
Yeah, there's only one place to fulfill contracts, which really bites.
Well, there's this place. Which is why I said you could go there twice, but...
2, 3. It's not going to help a lot, but it'll help some. Yeah, I don't think I've got any choice. I mean, I guess I could take contracts, but I really would like to do this. A green, a yellow, and a blue.
I'll push this one to the red. And then this one can sell yellow for $12.
I guess I'll toss those back. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
A green, a yellow, and a blue. But I don't think I will... I guess I can trade out... Actually... a green and a yellow and a blue. I'm going to trade out this for a yellow.
Wow.
For 2 greens and 3 reds. Each crate in my caravan with a red in it can store an extra red.
Wow.
And it's worth 28 points, so...
Seems decent.
Yeah, because that does that. Not that it helps me out right now, but it will help me in the future.
I took 5 green.
That seems good.
And we're done?
Unfortunately. Truthfully, that board looks somewhat boring. I disagree.
It was actually an interesting map.
Very interesting.
Wasn't prepared for it.
No. I mean, how could you be prepared? Well, I guess having an empty cart helps.
Yeah.
But only one place to get caravans. And that hurts.
And that was
really.
only one place total.
Total.
Like, you couldn't, like, slide down further.
I get $4 free at some point.
We're bidding right now.
Oh, yeah, we're bidding. How about...
5.
You're paying 3.
It's fine. It's worth it.
Worth it. Where are we going?
12.
Aurora. To traverse this city of shadow safely, you must take advantage of the mysterious light spirits and let them light your path. The Grasslands Fair we did not choose. Enjoy the festivities this year-long fair. There are all sorts of games to keep you entertained and opportunities to make a good deal. Oh yeah, don't look yet. The gladiator surprises your caravan with his swords drawn. It is time for a fight, he declares, then adds, for sport, with the winner taking the spoils. All right. He challenges each of you to a duel for training purposes and wants to wager goods on each match. With the crazed look in his eye, you are not sure no is an option. Starting with the guard fight. 9. It's a 9 strength fight. Win or lose after a player fights, they must place a worker on an unoccupied space. If they won, they may gain the indicated number of goods. If they lost, they discard the indicated number of goods.
Can I see the card over here?
Yes, you may.
Oh, so if I lose, I just lose a good?
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Alright, I don't think it's worth giving up my token to auto-win it.
Okay.
I don't have space for it anyway. So...
Right, you have 1 space.
Sure.
No.
What?
You must fight first.
Okay.
It says win or lose after a player fights. They place a worker on a space.
Oh. The die.
I'm putting this back. Fight. What are you at? 2, 3?
6.
You're at 6.
X.
So that's a loss.
Shocked.
So you may lose a 1. Okay.
Yes.
I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I have 9. So all I need is not an X.
Not an X.
How about not an X? That's a 0. That's good enough. I will place it on the... I could place it on the 2 and take 2 reds.
Why wouldn't you just take 3?
I guess I could.
Oh, because you're going to get an extra one.
Yeah. All right, what's good in Aurora? Green is good in Aurora, but you will likely take it. Red is also good, so I'm going to take red. Sadly, I mean, I get something for red. I might as well take the 3 goods, though. So that's what I will do. My blue was cohabitating with your pinks. All right, let's go to Aurora, which is my niece's name.
So pretty.
I call her Rororo. The city of Rororo is cloaked in darkness for most of the year. In the absence of sunlight, the mysterious and magical lights swirl from the sky and illuminate the city. It descends from the sky and twists and turns through the city, following the citizens around. It's a playful force that is attracted to movement. The city's inhabitants have learned to live with the curious illumination and to use it to find their way through the darkness. When the first player places their worker on a space, they should place the light token on the same space. The next player must place their worker within 2 spaces of the light and then move the light. The light will move in this manner, always to the most recently placed worker. In the rare occurrence there are no empty spaces within 2, you may move 3, then 4 as needed. 2-player game, you place within 3 spaces instead of 2. When you place a worker on the shadow space, gain a good of your choice. If another player places a worker in the immediately adjacent spaces or diagonally adjacent, they must give you a good of their choice from their own caravan. This will happen for each worker of another player that is placed there. This will happen for each worker of another player? Nothing happens if your own worker is placed adjacent. Not sure what they mean. I think it just means each time someone places next to you, that happens. All right. So we're going to end up in either the High Frost Palace or the High Frost Fortress. And because this is the last encounter in between this 5th round and the next 6th round. So we're nearing the end.
Yeah. Obviously.
So when the first player places their worker on any space. So you are 7 what?
Green.
7 green.
I have 11 green selling at 8 each.
Dang. That sounds like $88.
Yeah.
Wow. Killing.
6, 7, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, the reason I needed to bid so much is so we could come here, because I had noticed green was selling for the most.
Mm-hmm. I have to place within 2 of this light. La, 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 la. Oh, what's the caravan say? All the ones with meeples. Of course. It does not seem that good.
Seems good to me. I still need a meeple. They're very expensive, though.
All right. So What is 2 spaces of the light?
I assume the radius around it.
Does that include diagonal?
Yeah.
If this were a space, it would be valid.
I would say yes. But I don't know.
That's what I'm...
It could just be walking distance.
Okay, then that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
To the geek.
There's probably nothing on it.
Probably not.
Yeah. Maybe it is just walking distance.
I don't know. I can walk diagonal. So that's why I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I was hoping they would show up.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Well, he's writing. Maybe we'll get an answer.
He is writing. Who is he?
Only orthogonal. So.
Okay, that needs to be clear. He's writing on Facebook.
Yes.
Got you. Well, that's not totally great.
And Julie responded, because Julie knows.
Julie knows.
He commented, I also love how you put the token on your meeple. We were wondering how people would handle that. Well, one, because we're already placing our meeples laying down anyway, it made sense to put it there.
Just throw it on top.
But I guess in a regular game, you might not have the meeples laying down, generally.
I don't know. I often play them down. So it works. So it's going to likely to be a big freaking tug of war. So what to do? What to do?
Buying games.
I get a good of my choice. How about red? I like red.
So if I go directly adjacent,
Then
I have
you
to
have
pay
to
you
give me a good.
That's like really rude.
Well, that's why I did it.
Not happy
That's exactly why I did it.
about this.
Oh, I know.
No. 2 blue.
To yellow.
Wagon. That's not.
Oh, yes.
That's not adjacent.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean? Oh, yes.
When you place a worker, when another player places a worker in the immediately adjacent spaces or diagonally adjacent, they must give you a good of their choice. I've forced it in there.
Okay.
Because I wanted it in there. Tossing me a scrappy blue.
Got my maple up.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll sell for 6 while I can. So I'm selling 6 of them times 7. It's 42. Not as good as yours. Oh, I didn't get my my $2. I had goods out to here. No. I think I had goods out to here. Let me look and see what I've got. 2 yellows was that play. The red was that play.
Hi everyone, Matt here from Colossal. This map
Hey!
this
How you
map
doing,
is
Matt?
so interesting to me because it got so many spaces and you're confined to each other.
It's very interesting. I didn't get my $4. So this is, and as you see, it's at the $4 here. Oh no, because I took 2 from Mr. Giant Dude.
Yeah.
I think I just get 2.
Yeah.
These 2. And how much did I get? I had 6 goods times 7 is 42. There's 8 change for a 50. How much did you get? You got like 60 something? No, you got 88.
I got 88.
You got 80 freaking 8.
I got 88 for selling greens.
88. So, Matt, what happens if they don't have a good to give Mr. Shadow?
I do have a good, but yeah.
Yes, but what happens if you don't
Too
is
bad,
my question.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, I sold 11 greens.
Yeah, she sold 11 greens for 8 apiece, and I sold for a whopping 40. No, if I had 4, I just sold for 42 gold.
Yeah.
Yes, 88 gold. It's easy to exploit, but we like it. She was a selling machine.
And also, what if I go here and sell the one good that I have?
No, when you place, you must give it.
All right, then. I'll just go here.
I assume that's what happens. Matt, does it happen before or after? I assume it happens as you're placing, and then you do the action.
Well, like, I assume I could give you one of the goods that I'm getting from a space.
Well, that's a question.
No, Michael won't lose.
All right, Team On. Start watching it.
So if I place on a space with
Team
goods...
On, you don't know me well enough to start talking smack all day long.
If I place on a space with goods, can I give him one of those goods?
Yeah, we know it's when you place it, but do you get the stuff and then give it, or do you give it and then get the stuff?
Like, I have exactly one good. If I go here, can I sell it? Or is if I go here, he gets it, and then I get a shield or something? Like, if I can get the goods from the space, I would rather go here and give you a blue one. Because I know you like red. So I would rather go here, give you a blue one, have an extra good.
Right, exactly.
But
we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know the timing. We also didn't quite know the timing for the Cascading Lakes, Saru Springs. We assumed we did this, then pushed, then did this, then pushed someone, then did that. You will give them the good before you take your shop action. Yeah, all of these questions I'm sure will be asked on BGG. Though they haven't yet, obviously.
Before I take the shop action.
Yes. So you would give me the red.
So no matter what I do, I'm giving you the red.
That sounds great. Though I don't have any red here, so.
And you're also 100% sure it's not the radius of, like, we can go up to 3 spaces away, but it's not the radius. It's orthogonally walking. Because it really makes a difference. Because if I'm stuck he's here and I have to go basically here or here or here. If I could go if I could go in the radius, I could go 1, 2, 3 and come out.
Come out of the area.
But
it's true.
It's confusing. That all needs to be clarified in my opinion because it's tricky.
Tricksy like hobbitses. Well, this is not great. And for the record, I actually don't think I'm losing because I've got 4 contracts and she has 2. So I don't think I'm losing at all. Okay, well, if watching worker placement isn't very exciting unless there's audience player interaction, then you can find another stream to watch. So, audience interaction does not consist primarily of berating the people playing. And you tend to do that quite a bit. And I hate that this is happening on stream. But it really needs to be said. I've had several people come to me and say, man, Timon is being really abrasive. You know what? Just leave. Mm-hmm. Just leave. We don't need you here.
Hey, Judy.
I frankly, I'm tired of it. So, you're free to come back and be civil. Or you can leave. And that's all that needs to be said. I'm going to go here to the 5 just to get 6. It is 6. It's worth something.
Yeah. Well, let's we're out of your little hole. I got no contracts.
And the sad thing is that I defended him. You know that I defended him, Steph. I was like, no, Timon just playing. But it keeps going. And keeps going and keeps going.
Yeah.
Be kind to one another. It doesn't need to just be smack talking.
Okay. I got resources.
Woo, you went a long way.
I gotta wait from you.
No, I like for you to stay close. Like, stay up here. So the question is, can I actually complete another contract? I think I can.
Thanks, Matt.
Absolutely, Matt. Yeah, we're definitely wanting to make this as good as it can possibly be. Did you buy one?
Yeah.
You bought one of these. Matt, there are some grammar issues on there. That's something that we can help point out. So get in touch with Steph in a private message or in email, and we can talk to you about that. About the little grammar and spelling and whatever issues in the rule both in the rules and the almanac. So yeah, definitely. I think I am going to go and risk it.
Good luck.
No risk, no reward. So, Well, that's nice, but I think I'm going to do that. Bloop. So, that's where the light is. No, we appreciate you, Matt. Thank you for this fantastic game and for the other Almanac game that we plan on playing really soon. And we'll even play it on stream, too.
Everything but blue.
Everything but blue. Well, that seems good.
It's not bad.
And I guess I'm going to do the contract just to clear out space. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I did the wrong one. Bloop. Each of my guard tokens gives me a crate spot. So that's nice. And that's going to give me another 27.
Wow. Yeah.
Though,
like 1,000 contracts completed. I have 2.
Well, that's why I'm not incredibly worrying about the...
No.
Oh, I didn't even get my red here. I would have totally sold it.
I don't think
I got the... No?
I don't think I got my red either. Oh, yeah, your token is wrong, by the way, Matt.
Oh, yes. So, I would have gotten that. It would have been the first sell for 7. You would have gotten your green, which is another 8. Or did you have room for it?
I did down here. But I won't take it. I don't know.
Take it because I it's... Well, we could just call it even. It's 7 and 8.
It's fine.
So the red one, flip it over, it's blue. I know it's easy to do on a cardboard sheet. Yellow and green are correct, but the blue is also incorrect with red on the back. Don't know why that happens.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, if they can get Treacherous Trails, let you play both books in one game.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be great.
That'd be really cool.
I don't know who came up with the idea of putting a book like this in a board game, but I really like seeing what people are doing with it. So what have we seen this in? We've seen this in this, and obviously Jaws of the Lion. There's one more that we saw this in.
Dan had listed a bunch of them earlier, but
it was the game that we played. It took far too long for what it was. There were dreams. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
dreams.
You were chasing down you were dealing with this guy's nightmares and dealing with them, the ones that came up. And when you got to the end of that nightmare and dealt with that, you dealt with fear, or you dealt with sloth, or you dealt with greed or whatever, then it unlocked the next one. There were like 3 of them that you had to do and complete. Who remembers this game I'm talking about? It also used a book where the maps were... It wasn't Fable. It was something.
Oh yeah, Princess Bride is also a book.
All right, so Fidelia mentions Colossal's component quality. This is just a prototype, but this is a solid book. And this is just a prototype. The cards, they didn't have to be linen finished, but they're linen finished cards. And this is just a prototype, so I don't know. We can look in the finished caravan to show real components. Yeah, the Princess Bride was in a book too, yeah.
So this is the Dragon Road book.
The Dragon Road book. First time it's been opened, obviously.
Yeah,
we haven't opened it, but it's the exact same quality as this. I can see no difference.
It's not like it's paper. I mean,
what about the other components? I mean, if the other components are fine, I mean, I want to make sure that everything seems like it's...
I mean, nothing's punched. It seems to be basically...
I mean, token thickness is...
It's like exactly what we were using.
Yeah. They probably gave it to us from the components...
Could be.
From the finished components of the other. No, it isn't. I have the first Almanac, and it's just cheap. We are getting this from the first Almanac. Bring that over here, Steph, so I can show Fidelia.
Yeah, unless they had a second.
Unless this is a second printing.
Look out for tokens that are just kind of.
Yeah, this is the first one here in my hands, and whoops! Don't look at my money.
$1 billion.
So these are,
basically the same.
They are the same. They don't need to be thick cardboard. This is just a mechanism to keep money shielded, and it's a good player aid. So I know that if you're expecting it to be a thick shield, I don't think it needs to be thick. If it were going to be used to hide more than it does, yes, I think it would need to be more sturdy. Oh, look. We can have the guide token. We have the guide token here. I don't know. These seem like standard cards and standard tokens. These are the same tokens as what we have in the prototype. Oh, look. And we have all the meeples. I mean, they all seem to be fairly standard. I mean, I'm not trying to defend Colossal, but I did I had the game here. I'm like, hey, let's take a look. Oh, and it's the fight die. We could be using it. Let's put that in there.
Dan says, of course, I think Kickstarter people tend to have inflated expectations.
Now, my only complaint is that this is screen printed instead of engraved. But let me tell you, someone who's published a game, engraved dice are very expensive to do. So, no harm, no foul on that, in my opinion.
Yeah, we can actually use that.
We can actually use the fight die, yeah. So I'm actually glad we got into this, into the expansion here. I mean, everything... It's not an
expansion, it's standard.
I mean, not the expansion, but the original first game. I mean, there's an insert in here. I mean, our game didn't include an insert, so... I don't know. This seems to be the exact same quality. So, take that for what you will. We want to give complete information. If the component quality was crap, I would have said it. So, the cards are a little thin, but they're linen finished. Steph, if you could open up those cards, I would be curious. The cards, I was thinking, they're really shuffleable. They're not these really thick, unshuffleable. Like Last Night on Earth had really good thick cards, but you couldn't shuffle them, so I had to sleeve it.
It's like the same. Basically the same.
Yeah, they are the same. They're a little thin if you're expecting like super thick cards. It is not that, but these cards are actually linen finished, so I think they did a fine job on it.
Actually, I really like these cards. I like it's like more colorful.
Oh yeah. Oh. These are thicker cards. So what we have, the prototypes feel thinner, like noticeably thinner. Feel both of those. So what we have as a prototype is thin because it's a prototype. These, I mean, listen to this. This does not sound the same. These are the prototypes. You hear how thin it sounds?
I mean,
this, you can tell that's, and this came from the Dragon Road.
Yeah. I hear you.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
anyway.
played so many variations of so many games.
Yeah, I've seen crap components. I would not consider it crap components.
Yeah, that would I.
So, and if they were, you guys know, I would call you guys out on it. Dino, thanks for following.
Thanks for following.
All right, did I play my last dude? I have 6 dudes on the board. Clearly, I played my last dude. Oh, I fulfilled the contract. That's what I did. So, hey, we are between encounters, more or less.
Thanks for following.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't judge things based on component quality.
Yeah, Dan says I don't really buy games by the pound. Yeah, definitely.
Come on, Dr. Sun.
Huh? The British buy games by the pound. Lol. So yeah, I mean, you know, surely if the insert was broken, yeah, that happens during shipping sometimes. Contact Rob. It sounds like he's willing to work with you.
You mean Matt? It's Robo Matt.
It's Rob. Oh, not Robo. I thought Robo Matt.
I know it's hard. It's hard not to read it as Rob.
Robo-matic. Yeah, talk to Matt. I'm sure he's willing to help. I mean, yeah. That said, if like I was calling them out on the thickness of the cards, and then we look at Dragon Road, and they're thick cards. So this is obviously thin because it's a proto. That's just a prototype. So I was willing.
I've seen so much worse.
I was willing to call them out on this.
To me, if the cards work and you could shuffle them, that's great.
Can you shuffle them?
Can you shuffle them?
Well, not just that. Can you shuffle them, and are they not going to fall apart? Linen finish tends to stay nice and thick, and nice and good quality. You know, do they have black around the edges that's going to chip? These do not. I mean,
you're trying Comanauts. It was.
I get called Rob all the time. Comanauts. Yes, thank you.
Definitely Comanauts.
Thank you.
Oh, we're bidding.
We're bidding. Sorry to surprise you.
All right, I'll bid.
What are you bidding?
3.
I am also bidding 3, so you get it for 3. Yeah, so you should have bid more.
Yeah, I was just trying
and
to up
then you
the
would have got it for 3. Actually, bidding more wouldn't have helped you.
Yeah.
You were just trying to stop me.
All right. I will.
Which game is this? This is Almanac Crystal Peaks. So it is a second game in the Almanac series. This is just a prototype. However, you do not have to own Dragon Road in order to play Crystal Peaks. Where are we going, Steph? High Frost?
17.
We're going to 17. Prove your mettle at the ultimate test in High Frost.
We have one more round after.
We have one more round.
This is it, right?
So yeah, pull encounter E. Because we're going to the fortress for sure, right?
Yeah.
All right. The wayward ghost appears as a shimmer at first, but slowly materializes in front of you. The being has completed its worldly tasks and is ready for its final rest. Will you help find the perfect place? The ghost offers your reward for your help. Matt Robomatic. There's one. Starting with the guide. Players place a worker on an unoccupied space and gain the indicated reward. Discard 2 goods to gain 20 gold.
What? Just 2 gold? 2 things to get 20 gold.
Double your goods of a single type. Gain 2 goods or gain 9 gold. Those are your choices.
What?
Yes. What would you like?
All of it.
Can't have all of it.
Double my goods. If
Of
only
a
I
single
had
type.
More green. Dang.
D is quite intrigued in these games. I haven't seen many book-based games. I do not know what to call it, but yeah, it's intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Plaid Hat games with books.
Thanks, Dino. Yeah, that's we've got 3 cameras going on. We have the laptop camera right in front of us. We've got the overhead camera right here, and we have this camera, which gives a good close-up view of cards.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, yeah. Just using a green screen technology, I mean, yeah.
Man, what's the right plan? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get...
It also makes for a good close-up Mr. Socks.
No. Alright.
Why do you hate me?
No. Stop. I'm doing that, you.
Tales of the Arabian Nights is really fun, and the book is part of the. You doubled of a single type.
Yeah.
What did you double?
Green.
Oh, no! I wanted to double of a single type.
Well, it's like I could immediately sell 2 goods for 20, which means they're 10 each, or I can get 2 greens and maybe have 2 extra goods that I'll need for something else later. I don't know.
It's possible,
and
yes.
it stops that, which I didn't even see. It was just a bonus.
Oh, I can gain goods. I could gain those 2 goods and it would not be a problem. Judy from the Nerd Shelves. Judy the Nerd Shelves. Oh, wait. Did she follow earlier? Steph, scroll down.
I see that.
Judy, thanks for following.
Thanks
We
for following.
totally
Yay.
missed it. We completely missed it 15 minutes ago.
Lots going on.
Hello, Judy.
Thanks. Welcome to the channel.
All right.
Happy to have you here.
So, all right. Let's think about the logic here. Yellow is in the 2nd position here. It's probably going to be worth a good little bit, and I'm probably going to sell yellow anyway.
Right.
So just thinking about this, maybe I go ahead and take yellow. Even if it sells for 3 each.
It's not going to sell for 3 each.
It's
likely going to be listed
I'm
at
saying
$6.
if like you took it for some weird reason.
Oh yeah.
Just to take it away from
minimum
me.
3, sure.
It's going to be minimum 3. Oh, and hey, this can go with my guard. Though discarding 2 to gain 20 is good, but then I don't have a lot of those, lessening the me needing to go sell them. Then again, this blue by itself, what's it going to get me?
It depends on what you try and do in the last round.
It does depend on what I try to do.
We have no idea what the next round's going to be, so...
We don't know.
Last time it was like this weird like auction thing that was going on. And
oh, it hurts. 20 gold.
Every game, this is already
we don't
felt
know.
So different.
It has felt so different.
Than the last time. I chose 5 new cards so we would see all new things.
Oh, did you? That's good.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that. But like in a real game.
In a real game, no, but...
The High Frost Fortress. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we will definitely play more Colossal game stuff. For sure. So, thanks so much.
Thanks for stopping by, especially on the map that we were like, I don't know what
Absolutely.
we're doing.
Most visitors to the fortress will explore the training courtyards where anybody in the region can come and train for combat. You can test your wits against opponents from all across the land and maybe earn some prestige along the way. All right, many spaces on the floor are arranged in 2-space training grounds with a space bonus above. When both spaces are occupied, the players spar. Oh, yeah. Do I get to kick you in the head?
No.
Oh, come on. I like kicking people in the head. I would not do that to Steph. She is not a trained fighter. Each player should roll the attack dice. The highest attack gets the bonus. If there is a tie, including both players getting X's, the player who had placed first gets the bonus. So I think first should stand up. Should be the standing meeple, just in case we forget.
Okay.
Though it's really the next person's turn, whoever plays second. Anyway, the player who wins the bonus should slide their worker over the bonus space to show they've won it. And those locations can no longer be visited. The pack of spaces. So, place the 4 medals face up next to the board. Where are the 4 medals? Can you...
Maybe. That's one. That's one. I didn't get my green one.
I get 6 books.
That's one. That's one? Those 4?
Seems like it.
Okay.
4 medals.
Where do they go?
When you place a worker on the medal space, you can pay for a medal to take it and earn the VP. However, you subtract your caravan's strength from the total you needed to pay.
Oh.
So you're going to pay some money, and you're going to get the points, which are on the back. This is similar to the end game we had before.
But you subtract your...
So there's 14, 17, 20, 25.
You subtract your what?
Caravan strength.
Oh.
I am at 1, 3, 5, 6, 8,
Does
9.
that count as strength? Caravan strength?
Okay, one more time.
Does this count as your caravan strength?
Of course. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am at 9.
I'm at 8.
So I'm at an advantage in the fortress. Here are these in case you want to spend 2 to get 7. Probably not $2 and $6 to get 7. I don't know. It could be worth it with the caravan strength for the sparring. I don't know. It's possible.
All right, me.
All right.
Oh yeah, the key goes to who?
The player who won the most sparring matches, should be sparring matches, is awarded the key to the city. After all players have played, see who won the most matches, noted by the worker slid over the bonus spots. Whoever won the most matches is the winner. If there's a tie, if there's a tie of the tied players, the player with the highest caravan strength is the winner.
Boo.
If there is still a tie, no player wins the key. And then there's endgame scoring, which is the same as no. Yeah. In turn order, players have an opportunity to complete any incomplete contracts in their possession. You have to have the goods and pay 5 gold for each contract you complete in this way.
That's
there
true.
are places to get contracts here. There are places to fulfill them.
Yep.
So what is the best deal bang for the buck wise? It's hard to choose because 14, 17, 20, 25 turns into 12, 15, 18, 22. But when you take your caravan strength into account, how much are you really paying? So, and can you afford it? Blah, blah, blah.
Yep. I'm going to take 2 green.
Oh, there's spots up there too.
Yeah.
You're going to take 2 green.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like taking yellow is worth it for me. Even if I take the 6, it's still not bad.
Did you get your red free token?
Right there.
Yeah. All right, I will go ahead and sell them at $9 each.
$9
1,
each.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So I have a question.
What is that? 63 math.
What? How many tokens?
7 times 9.
7 times 9, 63?
That's what I said.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What happens if you put 2 pinks there? Have you won the match?
Well, I would say yes, but I don't know.
I also do not know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that.
Bye, Judy.
Bye, Judy. Yeah, we'll do allegory. We'll probably do that last.
We'll probably do that last, and we're gonna play with the chat, so you can take on your own role if you want to come back and play.
Yeah. So here's the question. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. I'm going to go here. Take a guard.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna go here and get a contract. Do I want to do that?
It seems good.
No. I'm gonna just go here and sell my reds for 6 each.
Selling your reds.
It's 18.
Good job.
20. Give back 2.
2.
Chat play. Fun. Yes, fun. Very, very fun.
Since I can no longer sell reds for good price, I will go up. I'll go up here and take a yellow and 2 blues.
Yellow and 2 blues.
And now we're sparring.
What, my 8 to your 9?
Oh, I got an X.
Why don't we...
No, not my 9. I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12. I've got 12.
But you got an X.
I got an X. So you get a blue.
I'll take it.
You.
I'll sell blue.
How about you do
at
that?
5 each.
That sucks.
It's not great, but it is $20 I wouldn't otherwise have.
Yeah, you're correct.
I need all the help I can get.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
I have to win some of these. Yellow, green, red. Yellow, green, red.
Are we rolling again?
Yes, we are. I have to try to beat
X.
you with these. Gotta be kidding.
Whoa.
Roll it.
You knocked my shield over.
Roll it.
On.
1. You got it. Red. You were going to kill me because of that.
I mean, it's not helping me, so.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I thought that was for.
That's for sparring.
Oh.
Yes. Now you're getting it.
What do I do? Let's see. I could go.
Now I really have not much choice.
Well, I'm kind of surprised you didn't do this. So
I have had no chance to because this. Look, that's a yellow.
Right.
I got the yellow.
You were waiting to save up.
I was waiting.
7.
Unfortunately, I had no choice, and now I pretty much can't win. So deciding whether I'm going to do a contract or not.
And you can still sell for 6 each. So it's not like you hey, whatever. Don't do it then.
I can't get the freaking contracts. I mean, I can't get the key to the city. I can't get the sparring matches, despite wasting a round to make sure I wasn't going to lose it. That really sucks. Yes, I do it. Now, wait a second. I'm not sure you can go here with none to sell.
I sold one.
Okay, that's fine. 4, 5, 6 times 6. 30 frockin' 6.
30 frockin'.
30 frockin' 6.
All the frockin' way home.
Sucked.
Man, I might as well just take the 25 one, I guess. So it costs...
Oh, I forgot about those too.
It costs 25 minus 8. So 17.
17.
15 and 2.
I have 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. This costs me 2. This costs me 5. Doesn't matter. It's all the same.
Oh, that wasn't even a good play.
What would you like to do?
That was not a good play. So I'll take back my 17. 20
What would you like to do?
I mean, it just makes sense to sell red for 6. Like, that's a better deal to get $6.
Red was a... What?
Oh, I can't go here.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? What is this? Okay, you got... There's a 1 here sitting off by itself. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Probably yours.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can't go there. I'm like, if there's a red spot available, I would have gone to it, but there wasn't. So.
Yeah, because like this.
It's the same no matter what.
Yeah, it's not great, is what it is.
It's basically the same increase. So for 14, you get 12. For 17, you get 15. For 20, you get 18. For 25, you get 22.
Yeah, that's why it's not better. I'm like,
so that's 1 worse.
All right, I'll just take the 14 then, minus 8, so $6.
Yep. So 6 gets you 12.
Yeah.
So you get a 6 increase for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great.
For me, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Because I have 12. This cost me 5 to get 15. I get a 10 increase.
I took the guy off the wrong spot.
You're squirreling me like crazy.
I know. It's fine. I'm done. It's all you. It's a you show.
So I have 1 chance to complete contracts. If I get a contract, and it costs me 5 gold to do it. Because currently, I have way too many of these. I mean, currently they're just sitting.
Yeah, all the extra stuff.
Yeah, I think my only chance at this point is to try to get a contract.
Just because I can.
And all of them require something I don't have. Well,
all the yellow. Wow.
That sucks.
You had to try. I mean, I would.
Yeah, I had 2 red and 2 blue. Figured I had really good odds of getting it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because we don't have any more events or anything, so.
Nope, that is it.
That's it.
So
this goes to me, I guess.
Minus 20. Yep. Boy, that was a. You shouldn't fold that.
Disaster of a last round.
That was a disaster. All right, count them up. You've got this launchy buzz out. I can't. Can you sort that? Got it.
327.
240.
Wow.
Yeah. I had no choice. No chance to get it. Oh, wait a second.
Did you count
I
all
didn't
your
count.
wagons?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I think I had these. I just shuffled them in with these. I picked them up with them.
Oh, you definitely had one of these.
They all have numbers on them.
No, but you had the one with 2 reds. So.
All right.
Yeah, that was definitely over here in the last round.
Add 23.
23. So 263. You counted your shields?
Excuse me?
You counted your shields?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Good.
No, I don't know the score is. Could you tell me what the score is?
263.
Including what I had, 240, yeah. Okay.
And then I had 327.
So had I fulfilled this and not fulfilled
It would have been plus 50, so.
It would have been... Sorry. Can you give me the scores? 263 and 50-ish would have been 313 to 327.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been closer.
Yeah, I mean,
It
I think
matter.
it was a risk you should have taken.
Well, yeah.
It is bizarre that I got the key. That was just dumb luck from dice, but...
That was bad. That was bad. Had I gotten the contract and not rolled a pair of X's, because if I had rolled... That is like rolling literally a pair of ones.
Oh, I know.
Because had I gotten one of those fights, then I would have won it. Now, here's my question, though. When you put in 2 blues, do you automatically advance to that round?
Right. Or are you not allowed
Or you're not allowed.
Yeah, that's something that should
I
be
almost
also
think
clarified.
I almost think you're not allowed. I mean, you can take it, but you can't spar.
Could be.
Because it doesn't say that they're sparring unless
2 people.
2 people
players.
are there.
Yeah.
So I almost think you can't.
Could be.
When both spaces are occupied, the players spar, but that needs to be clarified. So, yeah. So yeah, that would have been 10. That would have been 10 points. That would have been 50 points. So that would have, and you would have been minus 10. So that's a 20-point swing.
Oh yeah.
So I think that would have done it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as far off as what we were thinking.
No, and I haven't I didn't try to get this.
No, you didn't at all. You were like, I don't care. He's going to spar me at some point.
I knew I would lose.
You knew you would lose it. But I wasted a worker to make sure I couldn't lose. I was fully expecting you to take it as well, which gives me a 3-2 shot on you.
Well, putting a worker there is only 1 point.
It's 1 point, but 2 strength. Except 3 strength for me.
Yeah. Not worth it for me to try.
Well, that's why when I did that and you didn't go there, I have to try to spar you every time. Not to mention the fact the 2 places where you were, they gave me yellow. So I was either going to get the 7 or the 6.
Right.
Either one. So I was going to collect yellow along the way.
Right.
Which
and I was just trying
I would have done that. You were just
sell
trying
all my goods.
You were
for
trying
as
to
much
get
as
rid
I
of
can.
stuff. Yeah. And blocking the red was fine for you.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of different things than what you were doing that game. So it could have gone your way easily.
Oh, it absolutely could have. And that's the thing. It's just that all it was 2 bad dice rolls. 1 would have been fine for me.
Right.
2 bad die. One bad 2d6 die roll basically is what it was. Was literally 1 out of 36 chance.
Yeah.
And not getting a fulfillable contract. Now, with what I had, I could take almost any 3 in here and get it. 2 blues, a red, and a yellow. Done. That's 25 points. A blue, a yellow, and a green. 19. Or this one, I didn't have 2 yellows.
It was a good shot. It's something I would do.
I mean, I'm just looking at these. All right, that's the triple. That's the triple yellow that I think probably what I had.
I put mine somewhere on the top, so I don't know where you're pulling from.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was doable.
Yeah.
Those 2 were not. These were not doable. So it was I would have guessed a 50-50 shot. This was doable.
Yeah. So yeah, this is on Kickstarter now. If this kind of game interests you, I think it's pretty cool.
I think it is fantastic in resource. I love resource collection, buying, selling. I love worker placement. I love the variable maps. I mean, a lot of thought was put into this.
We've seen 11 out of 19 pages so far. So I have no
idea.
So
we still have more to do, plus all of Almanac 1.
Yeah, the Dragon Road.
So I think there's a lot left to be played in it, and even after we've seen everything, I think that's not everything.
Right.
Because every game is a little bit different. And I can guarantee a 2-player game and a 3-player game and a 4-player game are all going to feel different. You would agree with that?
I think so.
You know where everything cascaded off on the pond?
Very different.
That would be completely different in a 4-player game.
Yeah.
So this got into my top 10 of last month.
Yeah.
And it got I can't remember. Yeah, it was on both of our top 10.
It was.
So definitely worth checking out. Yeah, I think that this game has a lot of staying power. As you heard, as you saw in the chat, Matt said that there is a card deck that will link these two together.
Like a bridge or something.
Like a bridge between the two things. And maybe you play one epic game.
Yeah.
Or you play like different, like you... 1 in this book goes to 4 in this book, goes to 7 in this book. I don't know. So, I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, it could just be replacing the bottom here. If you have that, then it just replaces what's on that page to be on a different page, basically. Yep.
So, it seems to be like it's really a lot of good decisions to be had.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Definitely worth checking out if you enjoy these book-based type of games. So,
for sure.
Any other final thoughts?
No, I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yep, definitely one that's, in my opinion, is worth keeping on the shelves for sure. And we don't have a lot of room here anymore.
It's not like it's hard to understand what you're doing.
No.
We've given them already a lot of feedback on how to be more clear about what actually things do and how to move and stuff. So.
Yep.
It's still in prototype form, so there's opportunities.
Yeah, because like little things like the word adjacent. Most people do not assume adjacent is orthogonal because they were using adjacent to assume orthogonal, and then added the word diagonal when it was not to be assumed. Yeah. But I think you need to specify somewhere because most people do not assume orthogonal to be adjacent. Could be, but no, I don't think that I have a default one way or the other on that. It should be said if it's not. Those little things. And of course the grammar issues. Those services are available. Colossal, give us a call. We can fix these things for you. We can help you with this. This is what we're good at. So yeah.
All right. Yep. Check it out. It's
definitely
good.
Check it out. And so was this on Kickstarter?
It currently went.
Currently.
It started yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so where's the link?
Shrey had posted the link earlier.
Shrey had posted it.
I don't know if he's in there that could post it again. But
let me see what I can do here. Almanac Crystal Kickstarter. I love my predicted text. Already knows these things.
Been playing a bunch of Kickstarter stuff, so.
Boop. So if you're concerned with component quality, I'd recommend looking to see what other people have complained about. But I think, as Dan said, I think Kickstarter folks a lot of times have high expectations. Colossal's not a huge publisher. They've published quite a few games, but they're not considered a huge publisher. We're trying the best we can, and this component quality, I mean, that doesn't sound like crap. I have played war games where these things were bendable. These are not bendable.
You know what I could see? I could see them making a deal with BGG about like getting
Geek Up bits. Absolutely.
Something like this. You know, there's other ways to go about getting high quality bits, but it's just like, to me, it doesn't. It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't. It works for me.
It works for me too.
It doesn't bother me.
No.
And I'm like long past that point in playing games where I'm like, if it's not amazingly gorgeous, then I'm not playing it. I mean, it helps and draws my attention if something is very pretty, but I'm not like, oh, I can't play that game anymore.
Like Nemesis is not pretty to you.
Oh, God, no.
But it was your game of the month last month.
Yeah.
So.
It was good.
Yeah. Now, this is pretty. So, I think it's pretty.
I do, too. Cool.
So, yeah.
It's
Check it out.
Huh?
Huh? Panic.
We'll be right back.